Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zuri, aka Journey Vlogs. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. My daughter's waking up. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm so happy that you guys are tuning into this topic today. This topic is going to be really vulnerable, yet it's gonna be super simple, and we're just gonna stick to the point. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So this is how my life changed after having a kid video, after having a child, and then further down in the line we'll go in depth with like having a daughter and like all that different transition stuff. So for first off, let's just say how my life has changed with having a kid. I would definitely have to say would just be ultimately the timing of everything. Once you have a kid, at the moment you don't realize that a lot of the timing within stuff completely changes. I mean, how you shower, how you get dressed, how you eat, how you have your day, your schedule, your energy, everything changes. So I would have to say the main thing for me that has definitely changed after having a kid was the timing of a lot of different stuff. And with the timing changing, it's very, very easy for you to get anxiety, panic attacks, because you're running on this schedule that not only you're aware of, but also your child and you are running on this schedule that kind of only you guys know what schedule you're on. The timing of certain stuff is what I have to say. So the timing of a lot of different things change. You no longer have energy to go on that hike at 3 p.m. because the whole morning you had to have your energy on getting ready, eating, being able to just get out of the bed. So a lot of times the timing of a lot of different things change. I would have to say the other thing that changed after having a kid is definitely your perspective. Your perspective changes a lot because you see things not only as a parent, but you see things as you're more aware of how someone, sorry, all these people keep messaging me. Okay, guys, no messaging me. Your perspective completely changes. You no longer think as that independent person. You're thinking for two, and you're thinking for two, as well as being aware that you're human and you also have feelings too. But you're like, your feelings don't matter though, because I have to focus on this person's feelings, but it still matters. So your perspective changes with what is important and what isn't important, what could wait, what can't wait, what is important. And one thing that I've really learned with being a parent and being a mother, and especially if you're someone like me where, you've been doing it alone, you've been very independent, is I would have to say putting yourself first. And although this may sound so hard for someone who's a new mom, single mom, you have twins, whatever it may be, if you don't put yourself first, you are not going to be able to give the energy or attention that your child properly needs. So with that being said, I know things could be hard, leaving your kid and doing certain things like taking a shower, getting yourself ready, but you need to make sure that you are legitimately putting down those boundaries in that schedule as soon as possible. No, mommy needs to take a shower. No, I need to get ready and do this. No, I need to do this. And you're not doing that because you're on this power trip where mommy says mommy does, or whatever mommy once mommy goes, or whatever the fuck that one saying is. You're not doing that necessarily to make the child feel like their needs aren't important. You're doing that to sustain consistency and to keep up your fuel. You know, as a parent and as a mother, you're not going to be able to give your child the best attention of yours if you can't even give yourself that. So, the perspective of a lot of things definitely changes, and you also need to be aware of that perspective shift, and also be aware that certain things that you're doing for yourself, don't be guilty, don't feel weird. You need to understand that these things are necessary, and you need to do these things in order to truly grow into the life that you need to grow into with your child. If you allow your child to run everything and it's always them, chances are it's going to be them. Your whole life, you're going to be 45 cussing your child out. It was you while this was on pause. It was you while this was on pause. No, we're not going to do any of that. You're taking your showers, you're getting yourself ready, you're doing everything that you need to do because you're aware that it starts with the perspective, with the mindset of understanding where you are in your situation right now and what you could do to make it easier, not only on yourself, but for your kid and for you in the future. So that, I would also say, is definitely something that has changed. Also, the other thing that's changed, your company, the people that you keep around you. You no longer want to hang out with Cecilia down the street who takes 5 shots in the morning. You know, you no longer want to hang out with Jonathan down by the pool. You know, there's certain things that the company you keep around you is very important. So yeah, the perspective, the company you keep around you, the timing of a lot of different things definitely changes. Last but not least, in this video, please, will continue to go on, but this is just a little bad. Just put that out there. The dynamic of your relationship will change between your partner. Y'all will probably end up not even being with each other. That's how much it changes when you have a kid. To the point, the whole dynamic, whole twist, whole a movie night, Netflix chill, no Netflix and none of that will be taking place. You will have a whole different schedule and routine you're following on, and you really need to make sure you are communicating a lot throughout the timing of having a kid. Freshly, because let me tell you, like, it is so different. The things your partner will do will be different. Their true colors will come out. There's so many different things that you will literally experience, and you will literally just be like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Like, this is not what I thought it was. Okay, change the diaper and give me the wipes. You know, so a lot of different things change. The dynamic within your relationship, your state of mind, the timing, the company that you keep. Those are all things that really happen and change once you have a kid. And that's why you just have to be up on yourself with what you want within your life. Make sure you're communicating and staying true to yourself. And remember, it is about the kid. So if it's meant for you, if you're gonna be better and happier alone or separate, or just remember what I said, it's you. If you cannot hold the balance and give that ultimate love and attention to yourself, chances are you're not going to be able to truly grow within your journey as a parent and as a mother, single dad, single parent, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, those are some definitely things that we're going to change. So now you guys are going to go into being 5 years postpartum, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of briefly go through the 5 years postpartum and my experience and stuff. So my experience being 5 years postpartum, you guys, has definitely been a tremendous yet beautiful journey and experience. I would have to say, as far as the healing process within myself physically, that definitely went very well as far as if you're on your fitness routine with what you need for your body and what works for your body. It doesn't need to be like this professional, like hour-long working out. Like, nah, keep it simple, keep it real, and keep it what you can do. So I would say the 5 years postpartum, as far as physically, has been really good for me, because right when I had my daughter, I started doing yoga and getting really in tune with breathing techniques and breathing and really just being in tune with my body. And I feel like that's very important if you want to have a successful journey within the parent realm. I would definitely say get up on your physical schedule, whether that's walking for 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, doing a couple sit-ups here and there, doing a couple push-ups here and there. Just get yourself motivated, get yourself fuel, and make sure you remember that fitness is very important. Just as we learned in PE, just as we learned, that stuff will do you wonders for your mood to allow you to prosper and continue to be successful within your journey of being a parent. The next thing I would have to say, as far as being 5 years postpartum, I would have to say the moods get better, you guys. The first years, the first months, things are a lot. I mean, you are adjusting to learning a whole different new person, as well as that person learning you, as well as you learning your damn self. You know, like, damn, a bitch barely learned herself. Like, let me fathom this before we continue. So definitely, like, all of that is just like a whole different like story, you know. But my daughter is so big now, you guys, and I would definitely have to say, just take action, take charge with what you want to see in your life and within your kid, and be consistent, and just know what role you play, and don't forget what role you play, and don't forget and be lazy and all that stuff, because it's just not going to benefit you in the long run. So she's waking up right now, you guys, but thank you so much for watching just this quick little simple video of just how a kid can change your life, as well as being 5 years postpartum. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Best wishes, positive vibes to all of you guys. Thank you for watching.